we have finished. All right, guys, we have finished our second day in the TopstepTrader Combine with a profit of $292.64 after commissions. So that brings our account balance to $30,298.96. And remember, our goal is to make $1,500. And at this pace, we keep this up, we will get there quickly. So let's see how this played off today. Let's take a look here, actually. Just wanted to show you the dome here, right? So here we have a sim account, nothing. Here we have the TopstepTrader account, $300, and then minus commissions. Okay. So let's take a look at how the day went. Our open was at 9 o'clock, right where this arrow is, right at this low. In my pre-market analysis, I saw that we had a low in the daily chart, and that's what this low is right here. So these up moves, these moves up, were expected. Okay? And if you notice, we have a red line of support, and that is our weekly S2. We got the signal, and then I waited for traders to join this move, and just wait for the move to go up and take the second entry. And that's essentially what I did right here. And then I ended up taking another one right over here. And then the market continued its nice range here. I really like these up and down kind of swings. All right, let's see how this looked in our entry chart right here. So we can see here is the daily low, and then we moved up, and our open was here, right here. And then we got this pullback, and I took the entry. My risk on this trade was 14 ticks, and we made 20 ticks. Now, looking back, normally I only take the second entry, which would have actually been this one with this arrow. But because I was busy looking at the flow of orders, or the order flow, I didn't even notice that the arrow wasn't here. I just got a clean entry with a low risk, and I ended up taking it, and then I noticed after that there was no arrow. But that's okay, because I don't rely completely on indicators. I rely on what is actually happening in the market right now. Okay, so the market moved up, and then I was calculating the risk, and it was 14 ticks, and I said that's a good risk to reward, especially if I'm going to go for 20 ticks. As soon as the market moved up to 10, my stop went to even, and there was so much momentum going on in here, so much buying. I could see the numbers just going positive, and before I know it, I was at 20 ticks, and I was out of the trade. That was a perfect trade. I loved it. Okay, and then on the second one, which would have been my regular trade, it met all of the exact same criteria, and it played out in the exact same fashion. But in this case, my risk was only 6 ticks. Okay, and I could see that because that's where a lot of the buying went off. It just took off, and I said, well, I don't need a big risk on this one. My risk is 6 ticks. I'm going to go for 10 ticks, right? So my risk to reward on these trades are about 1.5, right? About 1.5, which is great. And then that's pretty much my trading day right there. We had a second trade, a perfect possibility right here. But I was busy looking at the ES, and I totally missed this trade. By the time I saw it, price was already down here, and I wasn't willing to chase it. Okay? So it was an excellent day. We made 30 ticks, or $300 per contract, and we traded one contract. Now, let's see what happened in the ES. Okay, we are looking at the ES. Let's take a look at our higher chart. So right over here, at about 30 minutes after the open, we got a signal. Okay, our automated signal that we are potentially oversold. And we are also right at the weekly R1. resistance level. So I'm thinking, well, I'm going to be expecting an up move, okay? And then, as pretty typical, I drew my trend line on my high chart, and now I just start watching the flow of orders. And let's take a look at the entry chart. Okay, so this right here was the low from the previous chart. We had the move up. Now, I did not get a clean second entry, so I did not take this trade. And while I was looking at this trade, I knew there was a potential trade setting up in the CL. And that's the exact trade that I had missed by looking at this trade. So there was no trade in the ES today for me. Okay? So that pretty much wraps up our trading day. Day 2 of the TopstepTrader Combine $30,000 account. And so far it's going very well. We've taken 3 trades with a 100% success rate with the strategy that we are using. Okay, so our current balance is $30,298.96, and that leaves us with only about $1,200 left to make before we pass the combine. All right, guys, I will see you, looks like Monday, on day 3 of our combine. All right, guys, I'm excited to talk to you soon. And my name is Sebastian Kunish. Bye for now.